Hey guys, so this is my very first get to know me video, which sounds kind of crazy because I've had this channel for like 5 years now, and it just occurred to me when I hit 1 million views last week. Thank you so much, by the way, for all your support and watching over the years. I really appreciate it. But it just occurred to me that I had never recorded a get to know me video. And I was recording a TMI tag, and when I was recording it felt weird because it was like, people don't really know everything about me just yet. I haven't done any sort of introduction, you know? And I think that's because I was really nervous in the beginning when I first started filming. If you look back at the videos that I shot back then now, I barely spoke. I barely said a single word. So I thought I should record something for you guys so you guys can get to know me a little bit better and answer some of the questions that you guys have been sending me over the years. So let's start off with where I live. I'm from Burlington, Ontario, Canada. This is where I grew up. My parents are both Indian, but I was born and raised in Canada. And I love Canada, but my second love is California. My brother and his wife live in San Diego, California, and that is like where my heart lives. I freaking love California like you wouldn't believe. It's so gorgeous there. Not to say that Canada's bad, but I'm looking at snow right now, so it doesn't really compare. But I do love home. There is no place like home, so I definitely do love home. So I am a professional makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for the past, I think it's 11 years now. I started off, I went to school at George Brown College in Toronto, and I worked at MAC Cosmetics for 6 years, and I have been a makeup artist at the CHCH News in Hamilton, so it's a news station. I do makeup on the news anchors, and I've been doing that for the past 8 years now. I also host a Bollywood television show. It's called Eye in Asia. It's on City TV in Toronto, and it's a lot of fun because we talk a lot about Bollywood news and gossip and actors and actresses and films and all that kind of stuff. And I get to wear like Indian suits and saris and stuff, and it's always fun to get dressed up. And I am a total girly girl, if you guys don't already know that. I love everything to do with beauty and fashion, but one of my main passions is empowering women. I really am all about being around inspirational people, surrounding yourself around inspirational messages, and living the life that you've always dreamt of living, and living one with passion. And I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, but you'll notice that I always post a hashtag deep beauty, which I feel like is what I'm all about, living the most deeply beautiful life that you can possibly live for yourself. And that is very individual. It applies differently to different people. So what I'm passionate about is going to be different from what another person is passionate about. So it differs amongst people, but just living life with passion and just being a really good, genuine human being. Those are the kind of people that I love the most. The people that are just genuinely good. You're around them and you can just see their aura. They're just good people. They don't have a mean bone in their body. Doesn't mean that they don't flip off someone in traffic, but overall, they're just good people. And I think that's probably one of the most important things in life, is just to be good to everyone. Another thing that you might not know about me is that I have a very big family. So my family, my immediate family, is very small. It's just me and my parents and my brother. But I have a huge extended family. So I have 38 first cousins, and I would say about 2/3 of them live within an hour of me. So growing up, I was always surrounded by my cousins. They were my friends growing up. I love my cousins, they're so awesome. I've always loved makeup so much. I remember being 12 years old and doing makeovers on my cousins and getting in trouble for it because we were up way too late and playing with makeup. But I've always loved it, and it wasn't until a friend of mine asked me what I would do if I won the lottery tomorrow. And I was working an office job at the time, and I said I would quit my job and work at MAC, and lo and behold, I got laid off from that job and I went to makeup school. So that's what got me kind of thinking about it a little bit more seriously, because, you know, I come from an Indian background, and I think my family kind of expected me to do something like be a doctor or a lawyer or something, and I went to university and everything, and I really just did not enjoy it. I did not want to study. I just wanted to party. I didn't want anything to do with school at all, because I couldn't imagine myself sitting at a desk for 20 years after that. The thought of that just it just made me really depressed, and I didn't want to do it. And I just wanted to do something creative, and I loved makeup, and I remember I would just play with makeup all the time. Even in university when we would be going out. I just always loved everything to do with beauty. So when it came time to actually take it seriously as a career, everything just fell into place. Everything fell into place. And it's like, I feel like when you're doing what you're meant to be doing, that's how it happens. If you're going down this path and the door in front of you is just so difficult to open and you're kind of struggling a lot, I think that's not the path that you're supposed to go down. I think when you go down another path where you're following your heart and your dreams and your passion, and the doors just open. Like, and it's not to say that it's that easy. It's definitely not that easy, and it doesn't mean that you should give up if you're kind of struggling a little bit. I just think that everything in life happens the way it's meant to happen. And if you're meant to be going down this path, it's gonna work out for you. Somehow it's just gonna work out for you. And you just keep going, keep at it, and it will work out for you. So that's how I got into makeup. How I got into TV was I wanted to start a blog and a YouTube channel, and I started the blog first because I had a lot of people asking me for makeup advice, and I just thought, you know what, I'd have this one place where people can go and then they can just sort of read my advice rather than, like I felt like I could hit more birds with that one stone rather than trying to answer everybody's questions individually. And it was around then that I had seen that people were posting makeup tutorials, and I thought, well, this might be a little bit easier for people to understand rather than just reading it. They can watch me do it. So then I started a YouTube channel, and over the years I got more comfortable in front of the camera. It definitely took a very long time, but then I decided that I wanted to do stuff on my local news channel, and I wanted to be like the beauty expert and just go on air and kind of help people. And I did that, and I also did that on Eye in Asia, and then I got the opportunity to host Eye in Asia full time. So that just sort of all fell into place for me, and it worked out great because I love everything that I do. I love blogging, I love doing YouTube, I love being a TV host. All of this is really just the stuff that I'm so passionate about, and helping you guys. That's the huge thing. That is why I've been posting a lot of inspiration on my blog. I started a series called Deep Beauty, and basically it's all about empowering yourself and finding your self-confidence and living your most beautiful life. And I think through all of the different things that I've done, that's probably the most meaningful thing to me, is to be able to sort of share my life and be a little bit more open with the things that I've gone through, because I suffered through very low self-esteem when I was growing up, and I didn't have any confidence. And to come out of that and to be able to build a career and a life that I could have only dreamt of before, I want to help everyone else be able to get to that point in their lives as well. So that's why I started that series. So if you haven't already checked out my blog, definitely do. I post a link down below for you, but it's just my name, deepaberar.com. And everything's on there. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have for you. I don't have any pets. I used to have 2 dogs. I had a husky, and his name was Sultan. He was so cute. Trust me, he totally used to act like a sultan. And I had a German Shepherd named Nikki, and she was super cute. She was really sweet. But it's been a long time since they've passed. And maybe one day again I'll have a dog or a cat or something. My best friend's name is Sonali. She is from here, but she lives in Australia now. She got married and moved to Australia. And yes, I've been there twice to visit her now. I love Australia. If you haven't been there, you guys definitely have to go. Oh, that's another one big passion of mine, is traveling. I love to travel the world. I've been to a lot of places, and I have a lot more on my list to go, but travel, I feel, is one of the most important things that you need to do for yourself, to just let yourself explore, and it really makes you grow as an individual. So definitely do that. And in my free time, I like to hang out with my friends and my family, and I like to do dinners and drinks and just, have a good time with my girlfriends. I just started my love affair with working out. That has been like maybe the past 4 months, and this is the first time in my life that I've actually fallen in love with working out, because I have been at the gym on and off since I was 16 years old. And I would go consistently for like a couple of weeks and then fall off, and then go again, and then fall off, and then go. And it was just a long run where I was never consistent. but it's just the past 4 months that I have been consistent, and I can say that I really love it just because of how it makes you feel afterwards. After a workout, you just feel like so stress-free and happy, and those endorphins are real. I swear to God, they're real. And then when you feel like some sort of new muscle like popping up and you're like, oh, that wasn't there before, that's an awesome feeling too. So just, honestly, all it takes is just getting into the habit of it. I'm gonna do a blog post on my fitness journey. If you guys want me to do a video too, I can let you guys know what I've been up to and what I do at the gym and all my workouts and all that kind of stuff. So let me know if you guys wanna see that. And I do wanna record another one of these. So if you guys have any questions, please send them to me, and I will put together another get to know me video, and maybe I will just get to that TMI tag for you guys. So, oh, and for the makeup look that I'm wearing in this video, this is from my last tutorial that I posted. It is the Priyanka Chopra Oscars 2016 makeup look. So definitely check that out if you want to see how to get this look right over here. I will see you guys next week with another video. Thanks so much for watching. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye. And then you're gonna wanna go over top with something that has a mostly purple tone to it and a tiny bit of pink in it. And this one that I'm using is Illamasqua Magnetism.